Welcome back, y'all. This is the Sports Plug Show. So the NBA Conference Championships is a wrap. Let's go ahead and recap, man. Go ahead and take the Western Conference Finals for me, sir.
All right, so Western Conference Finals is finally finished. Game 7 was it was pretty much an example of what Golden State has been doing all season long. But first of all, before I get into Golden State, let's just start with the Rockets. Not going to beat Golden State missing 27 consecutive shots in a row.
Wait. Time out. Let's pause. You're a professional basketball player, and you miss 27 shots in a row?
Not just shots, 3-point shots at that.
Whoa, okay.
First of all, why are you continuing to take that many shots after missing consecutive shots? Yeah, you guys didn't have Chris Paul. We knew that coming into Game 7, but no excuses. James Harden, you did what you had to do. You still kind of had a little disappearing act, in my opinion, and especially in the second half. I mean, you guys were up by 15 at half.
15.
And or I believe it was 11. I think they were down by 11.
Yeah, you're right.
And Draymond Green was quoted saying, like, "Okay, guys, we're down 11 right now at halftime. We can cover that in 2 minutes. Let's just move the ball, swing it." He said it. And the crazy thing about it was, that's what they did.
Oh, damn!
And
the Warriors
it's
are that
scary that they can in that quick of a span just avalanche.
15 points is a lot to have a lead, dog. And to me, the Warriors can cover 25 points.
Yeah, I think so.
In a quarter and come back and win by probably 10, 15.
So, maybe if they had Chris Paul, they probably would have had a chance to end it maybe in 6 or 7. But this goes to what I've been telling you, Sean, for the longest. My real MVP of the playoffs, or at least outside of Golden State, or if we just talk about the Rockets, is Chris Paul. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the calm of the team. Things got helter-skelter in the third and fourth quarter.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? Chris Paul would have been there, slow the ball down, take our time.
Yeah, I don't think Chris Paul would have went on a 0-27 type run. That's not even a run. What is that called? That's called a stop? I don't know. They play defense on themselves. Like my dog said, they defend themselves. You shot 0-27. Game 6, you should have took care of business. You didn't. Game 7 at home, you didn't take care of business. I don't know how you come out in the second half and play complete garbage.
Yeah, pretty much. You guys kind of definitely choked.
Will the Rockets be back next season?
They'll be relevant. They'll be back.
So they're not going to be back in the finals. That's what you're telling me.
It just depends on what happens in the West, because you're talking about the Wild Wild West. I mean, there's always somebody out there that's going to challenge Golden State every year out the West.
This is true.
I mean, to me, it'll be a toss up, because I feel like OKC, had they had better chemistry, they probably would have been up there, but we'll see.
Shout out to OKC, shout out to Westbrook out there. I don't really know what to say about you. I hope you get some help.
And shout out to the Wild Wild West, man. Y'all make these playoffs very entertaining.
So now we're gonna move on to the Eastern Conference Finals. Game 7. The Cavs and King James prevailed and won against the Boston Celtics. My Boston Celtics. I hurt so much. I'm still hurting right now.
It's gonna be alright, man.
It's LeBron James' 8th straight finals. 8.
No rings, though. Well, a couple rings down, but 8 straight finals.
And before
8 straight Eastern Conference Finals.
8 straight. And before we go into the LeBron being the GOAT thing, I want to talk about my Celtics and say that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are the future. They're next Celtics superstars. You got 2 all-star players on your team right now, and I feel like we can go far next year, especially next year, getting Kyrie back, getting Gordon Hayward back, getting somebody in free agency. I'll take anybody in free agency to play a center position for us. Somebody who can play center, so Al Horford will go power forward.
So are you suggesting that somebody out the West is gonna join forces with the Boston Celtics to make a more legitimate team next season?
I totally believe somebody out of the West,
because it's the Wild Wild West, man,
is going to go to the Celtics, because the Celtics are that team.
They're almost the team that can beat LeBron.
basically. Is LeBron James the GOAT?
Is that a rhetorical question, or
to me? Damn, it's hard to say he is, but it's hard to say he isn't because 8 straight finals, man. 8 straight Eastern Conference finals, I mean. Going to the finals. I mean, him losing the finals is a big effect. I don't care what anybody says, man. Michael Jordan's undefeated in the finals.
Yes, and he also lost 9 times before he ever got to the finals.
Damn.
In the finals, nobody brings that up.
Nobody brings that up. You're right. Hey, is LeBron James the GOAT?
So I know these off for the past like couple weeks. I've been entertaining this debate, and I'm gonna say personally, on a personal level, LeBron James is probably like the greatest complete basketball player, and just in itself, like being a basketball player.
Warriors versus Cavs, game 1. Who do you got? Warriors at home now.
Hey, LeBron James is gonna shock the world. Game 1 is gonna be a fill-out game.
For who?
Well, I believe
because
this
is the fourth straight time they played. You can't fill them out anymore.
But it's for both teams. If you really think about it,
you right. I forgot.
Cleveland don't have like 60% of who they came with last year in the finals. They didn't have no Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? And then right now they still, once again, typical, have another nicked up Kevin Love. You know what I'm saying, with the protocol, and you know what I'm saying. So like, let's just.
Is he really nicked up though? Like, I'm confused about him.
Yeah, man, he's just one of those players that's just injury prone, you know, like a Chris Paul.
Damn, you had to go there.
I kind of had to.
Man.
I had to say it. I think Golden State has a little bit more of a task to just figure out how they're not gonna change their game,
right?
But they need to figure out how they're gonna defend the Cavs.
I think personally that the Warriors are going to annihilate the Cleveland Cavaliers. Listen, this is the 4th straight time they're playing these guys. You don't think there's some hate there? You don't think like, God dang, we're tired of playing y'all and we're gonna destroy y'all?
The fact that LeBron has but he has made it once again to the NBA Finals for the 8th straight year. I kind of don't know what the Cavaliers are gonna do. What is their game plan? I mean, they do have something that the Houston Rockets had that made that pushed Golden State to Game 7, which was an all-star caliber player. And 2 at that. But let's just say LeBron counts for 2 all-stars in this.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? So,
LeBron James is a superstar. The difference between a superstar and an all-star. We are the Sports Plugs. This is the Sports Plug Show.
And we upgraded our Instagram. So go ahead and follow Instagram. We're going to have content all day long. Or if not all day long, every day at least. And just like that, and that's your living room.
We out, y'all. Appreciate y'all.